I doubt it. I hope not.
Unbelievable. I'm sure he'll end up looking kind of like Elmer Fudd when that whole thing's all over. And now with the rest of tonight's sports, let's go back to the desk with Phil Ferguson.
Okay, Craig, come on, start talking. Action. Let's
Yeah,
go.
y'all, that's not funny at all, y'all. But look, we're still here in Dallas, Texas. We just did the city thing. Now we're doing the country thing.
Yeah, and this is Samuel Farms, over 300 acres big. They got pigs and chickens and cows and everything. It's open to the public, and right now we're in the petting farm, and I just feel like petting.
Now, you guys, I got the scoop over here. See that little pig right there? That's Dexter, and that big one right there, that's Pork Chop. And rumor has it they got a little thingy going.
And that's like the perfect introduction into Dallas and Desperate. You know, Mark took a little trip to Irving, Texas, which is home of the soon-to-be Super Bowl champ Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We'll like to do his D&D thing, so here it is.
Totally grooving on this guy, you don't even know. Flavor of the month.
Check it out. Giant horses, giant buildings. They only mean one thing. Dallas, Texas. Tell everybody why Scratch is in Dallas, Texas today, little partner.
'Cause they're so big.
Well, and also we got this letter. A letter comes to us from Dawn Cersei to Dateless and Desperate. And wait till you get a load of this patronizing piece of garbage. She writes, Dateless and Desperate. My name is Dawn Cersei. I go to Nimitz High School here in Irving, Texas, and I would do anything to be on your wonderful award-winning television show. Way to suck up to the producers, Dawn. Hi, what's your name?
Regina Cersei.
Regina, do you know who we are?
Yes, I do.
Do you know who it is?
Yes, I do.
Hi, is there anybody named Dawn Cersei here?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that would be you. What's wrong?
They lied to me.
Did you have any idea that we picked your letter?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
What?
Because you sucked up to our producers so much in the letter.
Well, I guess.
We were right. She just wanted to get us out here for exposure, isn't that right?
Yeah.
And to get this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the guy.
His name's Jamie. I know him from school.
How do you know him?
He plays basketball, and he plays baseball, and I was a trainer for a basketball team, and so we became better friends then, I guess.
And now you want to train him for something entirely different. Is there anything we should know about this guy before we go find him?
His girlfriend.
Girlfriend! Girlfriend!
Girlfriend.
Did you know that?
No.
Did you know he had a girlfriend?
No.
By the way, where did you come from?
From my house.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
You're the ultimate say. Should we do this? I guess that's a yes. All right, let me read some of this patronizing dribble. I would do anything, stand on my head, turn cartwheels, anything, as long as I could still watch Scratch. Is that true?
No.
You know, cameraman Dave, our luggage is late getting in, isn't it? And we still need someone to go pick it up, don't we? She'll do anything. You sure you can get all of them?
Yeah.
You know, I think you missed a little bit on mine. Not to call you a liar, but do a cartwheel. Right now, cartwheel! Cartwheel! Yes! Stand on your head.
No.
We're not going to do it. Super unleaded, okay?
Okay.
He's in there playing basketball. So this is the moment where we go in, we introduce you to him, and he says, I've got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm so uncomfortable about the fact that he's got a
Girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if you look right over there, you're going to see him playing basketball. Sad thing about it, he's playing basketball with a girl. Is that his girlfriend? Is this imminent danger? I think so. Let's leave. Can we please go? I hate this kind of dateless and desperate. I don't want to do this. Do you want to do this? Nothing says we have to do this. Let's walk away, put it down, fly back to California. Everything will be cool. We're out of here.
No, guys, come back here.
Well, after all, she did kiss up to the producers, and she did get our luggage, so I guess we're sort of obligated to do this at this point. I think they're on to us. Let's go find the man. Jamie Reed?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? Marcus Allen, Dateless and Desperate and Scratch.
Man.
You know why we're here?
No.
They said you had a girlfriend. Do you have a girlfriend?
Not at the present moment.
She lied! Everybody told us she had a girlfriend, so you don't have, not like that?
Nothing like that. No.
And certainly after she sees this, you're not going to be like that. This is going to be the moment of truth. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Guess what?
He doesn't have a girlfriend.
Great.
Ready? Everybody ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You know this person?
I know her.
You know her?
Yeah, I know her.
Oh, look, they're hugging already.
Jamie, would you go on a date with me?
Happily.
Happily, he said. Look at this. And it's another match made from heaven and another match made from scratch.
I'm sorry.
Flavor of the month.
Well, summertime's coming around the corner, and if you want to be on Dateless and Desperate, well, we can still help you. Write us a letter to Dateless and Desperate, 400 Broadway, Sacramento, California, 95818.
Yeah, you can't come to Dallas without a hayride.
Well, hey, we'll be back, y'all. That was a pretty good accent right there.
Thank you.
I ain't saying look forward to it, but you gotta expect it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for it. The way I feel about it, if you're gonna shoot me, at least do it right, because if you don't, I'm coming for you.
Only blue, only you, only cool, only heat, only rock, only shock, only sock, only heat. Rich buttery toffee and smooth milk chocolate. Only Heath tastes this good. Only friend, only them, only 10, only Heath, only me, only you, only us, only Heath.
With the return of juvenescent academic pursuit comes certain fundamental guidelines requiring strict adherence. Bust this. Bank jeans. Jammin' jeans. Kickin' jeans. Fresh jeans. Major attitude. The back-to-school sale at JCPenney. Achieve a higher level of cool.
Friend, I want you to experience the Holy Land as I have. It's a very special place. There's a timeless quality to it. And here, where Jesus worked and taught, you'll find your faith enriched. At least once in your life, you should see his home, Israel. Go this year. And to help, I'll send you this Holy Land travel kit. It's full of useful travel advice, and it's free.
For your free travel kit to Israel, call 1-800-227-4600, 1-800-227-4600.
Last year, thousands of innocent children were caught in the crossfire of violent crime. How much longer will you let this go on? Call this number now. We'll send you information on how you can protect your children from crime in your neighborhood. Together, we will take a bite out of crime.
Tintin, you ready? Not yet.
Hey, what are you doing?
Getting things ready for Mom.
Mom's dead, Chad.
She doesn't have to be.
Welcome back to Scratch in Dallas, Texas. Now, one of the more controversial movies out this year was JFK, and that really piqued a lot of people's curiosity about what really happened the day that President John F. Kennedy was shot.
Now, this right here is Dealey Plaza, and we're standing in the middle of history. Now, back there on the 6th floor is where Oswald supposedly stood in the book depository. Over there is the now infamous grassy knoll, and right here is where the president was shot. You know, Lisa, it's strange because it's all calm here now, and it's weird to think that all that violence happened here, you know?
I know. Well, our next story is about a trauma unit in Chicago where the people there have to deal with violence every single day.
They used to fight. Now they shooting and killing each other.
A lot of people they like the killing, they like the violence and all that, you know what I'm saying? They like to see little kids getting shot.
13. They didn't even make it 14 years old yet got killed. You know, still a baby.
When kids fight today, a lot of them don't use fists. They use guns.
Like when I got shot, they was hiding from me across the street from my house. You know, and that could happen to anybody.
I ain't saying look forward to it, but you gotta expect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Be ready for it.
The way I feel about it, if you're gonna shoot me, at least do it right, because if you don't, I'm coming for you.
Pack a gun, and sooner or later, somebody will pack you to a place like this.
They come in here and they're shot, and they're so surprised that they got shot. They can't believe that somebody would actually hurt them. And they think they're invincible. They're just shocked.
I was out in the open, and they started shooting. I got shot in the crossfire.
Janelle knows about guns and what just one bullet can do.
The bullet hit me, it felt funny.
Janelle hasn't eaten any solid food for 4 months because it would just spill out of a hole where his stomach used to be.
It messed up my whole stomach. I can't eat nothing until I have my surgery. Just don't get involved in a game.
Guns kill, but what many kids don't know is guns can also put you somewhere between life and death, and that's permanent injury.
My little brother and sister was coming down the stairs, and as they left from that end of the hall and came to the middle of the breezeway, they had a shootout, and this is where he got shot at.
You need to be cool, brothers. Y'all don't even know that y'all was killing each other.
I mean, you can talk all that talk and walk all that walk, but them pistols still gonna be popping and niggas still gonna be dropping.
Ain't no white man come down here pulling no trigger. Blacks are pulling triggers on black folks. We don't need people shooting each other and killing each other in order to get a point across.
Hal Baskin grew up in this part of Chicago. And today, Hal tries to keep the kids here from gunning each other down.
This is Inglewood. 90% of these youth that I just talking to are part of the Black Against Disciple Nation. They do have a genuine fear of being shot or being killed.
But Hal knows being scared won't keep a kid from pulling the trigger. It didn't stop him when he was running with a gang.
Mostly what they see is on television, and they're just acting out from what they see. As smaller, younger people, they don't understand the reality. They still think it's a fantasy world, because I can get shot and then I turn the next channel and I'm on the next channel.
Wait. Unfortunately, this is what's playing on the next channel.
None of your viewers ever want to meet me or anybody like me, because I'm a trauma surgeon, and if you ever get to see me, it means you're hurt, and you're hurt bad, and you may not survive.
And I didn't know they had a gun. Before I knew it, he had shot me. You don't really feel nothing. All you be thinking about is your life, staying alive.
And he's like a T8 paraplegic, which means he can't really move from just above his waist down.
If I had all the power in the world, first of all, I'd make me better so I can walk. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice kid. He's a nice kid. And I've been kind of talking to him about rehab and using the wheelchair and what he needs to do on his own.
He shot me for no reason. It was a stupid no reason. No reason at all.
We've looked at one neighborhood in one city. But black or white, Latino or Asian, the reality is a gunshot will make any kid anywhere bleed. Just one bullet can punch out your entire stomach or take away the use of your body forever.
Many of those kids don't understand the consequences of being out there and being involved in violence, and being involved in gangs, and being involved in drugs. They don't understand the other side of it. It has to be showed to them. I mean, physically showed to them.
It's a lot of people into gangs and stuff, but they don't be thinking about that dumb stuff.
This is the JFK Memorial in Dallas, Texas. It was built to commemorate JFK's life and also to make sure we don't forget that tragic day. We hope the story you just saw helps you understand that the violence has not stopped, even today. Scratch will be right back.
With the return of juvenescent academic pursuit comes certain fundamental guidelines requiring strict adherence. Bust this. Bank jeans. Jammin' jeans. Kickin' jeans. Fresh jeans. Major attitude. The back-to-school sale at JCPenney. Achieve a higher level of cool.
Just look at this place. I love what you've done.
This is how exciting life would be if everything in life was as exciting as Twix. Buttery caramel, milk chocolate, together with a cookie crunch that goes snap.
For the last time, turn that music up.
One of life's great kicks, Twix.
We believe that every child has a right to a full, productive family life. Hello, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Darlene. Adoption is the way we chose to start our family. Our daughter is a precious gift. We adopted her a year ago through Harambe. Thousands of children of all ages are still waiting for permanent homes where they can be loved, nurtured, and encouraged to develop.
Adopt a child and make a difference. Call Harambe Services to Black Families at 391-7044.
What are we gonna do? We've got our backs against the wall. We've got problems in our schools and crack pipes in our homes. Police against the dealers trying to make a plan. But no matter what they try, drugs are still across the land. We're gonna stop it right now. Whoa. We're gonna stop it right now.
There is probably no country on the globe where more people are eligible to vote than here in the United States. Yet, it is here where fewer of us vote than in most countries. Election day is a day we pick the people that we want to carry out our wishes for the future. Voting is a cherished right that we must encourage. Make use of this precious right. Please, vote.
Well, y'all, that does it. We did Dallas.
Yeah, we did the air stuff, we did the ground stuff, we did the daytime stuff, and since it's the end of the show, we're gonna do the nighttime stuff.
Yeah, and right now we're here at the West End Marketplace on the rooftop of Gators Restaurant. And you know, in Dallas, Texas, they tell us that this is the place to hang.
So that means we're gonna start hanging. All right, till next week, y'all, we gone. We got like parachute pants. Peace.
Scratch is brought to you by Gaetano Boys, always on each other's side. Friends, Gaetano Boys wear, sportswear, and accessories for boys. Gaetano, the rhythm of life, the spirit of family. And by St. Ives Swiss Formula Apricot Scrub. St. Ives Swiss Formula polishes your complexion beautifully, naturally. St. Ives Swiss Formula Apricot Scrub.
Friend, I want you to experience the Holy Land as I have. It's a very special place. There's a timeless quality to it. And here, where Jesus worked and taught, you'll find your faith enriched. At least once in your life, you should see his home, Israel. Go this year. And to help, I'll send you this Holy Land travel kit. It's full of useful travel advice, and it's free.
For your free travel kit to Israel, call 1-800-227-4600, 1-800-227-4600.
It's quick! No, I mean really quick. It's easy. Easier than that. And it's the law. No, it's the law. Men register with Selective Service when you turn 18. It's quick, it's easy, and it's the law.
Hi, I'm Mary Taylor, director of the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. It's exciting and fun, a journey through time and a trip through the universe. It's all happening here at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. Explorers of all ages can discover the mysteries of our origins and the majesty of the world we live in. There's always something new about natural history, and there's always something new for you at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. Visit again and again.
Married with Children, weeknights at 7 on Fox 19.
Brazil, and welcome to Shaker Square. Public health officials have identified lead poisoning as the #1 environmental threat to children. Even though the use of lead-based paint has been banned since 1978 and leaded gasoline has been virtually phased out, children today ingest more lead than their parents ever did. The sources of lead in the environment are numerous, but the primary sources are in the home. Our guest today will tell us how to find out if your home contains high levels of lead, what to do to reduce the risk of exposure, and what you should do if you suspect your child may have lead poisoning. Joining us is Daisy Alfred, Director of the Cleveland Department of Public Health, and Claire Freeman, Executive Director of the Cuyahoga Metropolitan Housing Authority. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So glad you could be with us today. You know, I guess primarily we should probably start talking about why is it that lead is an issue again. I can remember about 20 years ago, people were concerned about children eating, peeling paint, and all of a sudden, even with the ban, you know, it seems that lead's a big issue again. Daisy, would you like to address that?
Sure. I think lead has always been an issue. It has really become much more significant, I would say, within the past few years, quite simply because this additional research has been done on this particular subject. What we're finding is not only is lead such a problem in terms of causing coma, convulsions, and even death in children. You know, we now have research that demonstrates that it causes a lot of other problems, which we thought basically was not even attributable in any way to lead. I mean, it causes hyperactivity. It can affect a child in terms of their overall physical development and stature. It affects the brain and central nervous system, which ultimately certainly means that it certainly can cause problems with children throughout. I think one of the things that certainly has brought a lot of attention, and it is now directly related in a lot of ways to a child's IQ, their intelligence level, and their ability to basically perform, you know, within school.
I see. So a child exposed to lead could have very grave consequences in their general well-being in a number of areas.
That's right. See, lead is the type of culprit that really affects the neurological system. And when you really look at, you know, the body systems, I mean, it is one that has a devastating effect, particularly for growing and young children.
All right. How serious is the problem in the greater Cleveland area?
Well, it's so serious that we certainly rank among the highest, you know, in terms of, you know, throughout the nation. And when
is that probably because we're an industrial community or had been or?
Well, I mean, there are various factors, you know, that are related to that. When one really looks at the Cleveland in terms of the housing stock, the majority of the houses have an average age of 75 to 80 years, which certainly tells you, you know, that during that particular time, all that was used, you know, was lead-based paint. We're talking about a wood stock, so the only way that you actually preserve and take care of those houses is with paint. Lead paint wasn't banned until 1978. So we certainly put individuals at risk just on the basis of that. But then even more importantly, we're talking about a large group of people that are particularly at risk. A large number of individuals that live well below the poverty level, perhaps may not be homeowners themselves, and therefore rely or do not have, you know, the resources to, you know, address many of the issues in a manner in which they would like, and therefore must rely on a lot of other things to take care of, you know, their just daily activities before they can really, you know, address the issue of lead poisoning. So when we really look at all of those variable factors, we certainly can see why we have a large number of children that are, you know, have the potential for being at risk in the greater Cleveland area. But, you know, Paul, I just want to mention one other thing. We're talking about the housing stock, and we're also talking about a lot of children are, you know, at risk basically because of their parents' hobbies and or work. And, you know, just in terms of them coming home with a lot of the various industries where they work, that may present a problem in addition to parents that love to renovate homes.
And they
you know, and
raise
even
the dust levels.
Doing pottery, ceramics, and various things like that, which is another area of exposure.
Okay, of course you mentioned that lead affects low-income individuals probably a little bit more than higher incomes, but it can affect all income levels. If you have a grand old home you're renovating or something, that of course could be a very wealthy family that finds itself in a situation where there's a high level of lead in the home.
That's absolutely correct. It doesn't necessarily say it affects. We have more children that are affected that way quite simply because they lack the resources to really be able to address the issue in a manner in which someone else that may have, you know, the financial means to do so.
Okay, I guess that would be a good time to address what the situation is regarding lead with the CMHA estates. Is there a serious problem now, and if so, what is being done to help?
There is a problem. There is a cause for concern, but we want to first and foremost underscore that no one should panic. We are through Mrs. Alford's office testing young children, particularly those children under 6 who are most vulnerable. But we are also educating the residents about the dangers of lead-based paint in their homes and how to minimize exposure to the danger. Lead-based paint is a potential hazard. It is not an actual hazard unless the paint is peeling and the paint chips fall to the floor or paint dust falls to the floor, and the children either ingest the chips or put their hands in the dust and put their hands in their mouths. We are educating, we are supplying every resident that may have lead in their apartments with concrete information how to minimize, if not eliminate, the dangers of lead-based paint in their apartment. So, and we are also hiring contractors, the labs that